Well, hello there. My name is sometimes Heather. I play Elsko Sunlight. Today, we shall continue with the Markarth zone story with Lillian Rose, a Stonesoak vampire. Let's start by charging the old keyboard. And also, an apology. I am very tardy today. That is because I overslept. I'm sorry. That is also the reason for why I'm wearing a lighter makeup than usual. Can you tell the difference? Probably not. So, I have left Lillian at an inn. Why have I done that? Today my daily reward is 100 Gold Coast Spellcaster Elixirs. I need those so badly, Todd. So, we have a new Golden Pursuit happening. This Golden Pursuit encourages us to complete all sorts of fun things, and as rewards we get 15,000 gold for completing 6 of the challenges, a statue of Molak Bar Harvester for completing 12 challenges, and when we complete all 18 that are required, we get a non-combat pet, Golden Honor. Sure. So, these challenges are all pretty easy. You should be able to complete these through ordinary gameplay without really struggling or grinding. So, I suggest we all have fun with the Endeavor Golden Pursuit and enjoy it. So today's daily endeavors encourage us to kill 5 amorphous foes, which include niches, pyroplasms, and other things. Mine 5 jewel seams, dig up 1 chest from treasure maps, deal damage in Battleground, Cyrodiil, or Imperial City, and or defeat 40 enemies with scribed skills. This week's weekly endeavor encourages us to complete 20 quests, kill 15 world bosses, or obtain 9 verses in the Infinite Archive. I went with the completion of 20 quests because all you really need to do is do your daily raids with 2 characters. That's fun and easy. So, let's head on over to Markarth and see where we left off. So, update. Well, the latest update dropped. I've forgotten the number. 45? 46? Something like that. Anyway, we have a new area to explore.
Has need of you.
Look how tiny it is. And we only get half of it. Well. And this area has 1 public dungeon and 3 delves. Also, we get 1 craftable armor set, which I looked at it and it's actually kinda cool. Looking forward to using that in one of my builds. As usual, we are drinking coffee.
There you are. Rondus thinks he found something important. He needs you.
We are starting from here. We have 2 stages left in the Markarth zone story. Let's see if we can complete both today.
Verandus has been studying that dark energy down in the library of Arkstand, trying to figure out what Rada al-Saran and Lady Belaine have planned. He thinks it might actually be related to the darkness. The Void. Isn't that a terrifying thought?
The Void?
Look, I'm no scholar, I barely believe in the stuff and I hardly understand it. But the void is the place outside the places. The darkness beyond Mundus and Oblivion. Anyway, Verandis felt a change in the currents. He sent me to get you.
A ghost song clan witch attempted to awaken the dark heart. Arana and I stopped her.
Well, that would explain it. You might have stopped it from fully awakening, but Verandis says something has changed. Even I could feel it. Come on, Verandis needs you to meet him at Night Hollow Keep. That's where he traced the dark energy to.
I will go meet Verandis at Night Hollow Keep.
Night Hollow Keep is down in Blackreach, east of the Library of Arksand. Verandis is there. He's waiting for you before he continues his search for the Dark Heart.
As usual, we get, after the initial conversation, a chance to explore the lore a little bit further, but I will leave that to you. Now, we need to head on over
I'll meet
to
you down in Blackreach.
the caverns below the reach. I forgot where the way shrine is, sorry. So, let's do that. Arksand Caverns is a really, really beautiful place. And we get to enjoy it. To an extended degree, since I haven't cracked open that way shrine. I could use the lift here, but we've met. You know how bad I am at navigating. It will be easier and safer if we just run through the caverns. That way. Yes, most of it this way. Let's also keep an eye out for jewel seams along the way. That's ore. Also ore. Herbalist satchel. I really, really like this area. It's really pretty. But it seems I don't come here that often. It's relatively low in activities, and when I feel the need to play walking simulator, I most times go to Sunset. I don't really like sunshine in real life, but in this game I thoroughly enjoy it, hence Sunset. Sunset is a very sunny area. I have seen it rain there once during the many years I have played Elder Scrolls Online. And the rain, unlike the rain in most other regions, was very kind and soft and somehow still sun. It was truly a joyous moment, witnessing the rain in Somerset Isles. As I have taken a bad turn, we now get to enjoy a wonderful, wonderful view. Should we just jump? What's the worst that can happen? No fall damage. Surprised. Fall damage is a peculiar thing in both ESO and Oblivion, which I have been playing a lot lately. Again. Sometimes when you take a tumble like we just took, no damage. Sometimes when you hop off a rock like that, half of your health gone.
Perfect timing, my friend. The pockets of energy we discovered in the library of Arkzand, they're even stronger here. The void energy permeates that ancient keep. I suspect the Dark Heart hides somewhere inside, and I fear that it's growing stronger.
Arana's sister sacrificed much of her clan to attempt to awaken the Dark Heart.
Interesting. The Dark Heart hasn't fully awakened, but I did feel it stir. We need to find the Dark Heart, whatever it is, and prevent Rada and Belain from using it. I thought it was a dwarven artifact, but then why was I drawn to Night Hollow Keep?
What do you know about Night Hollow Keep?
Very little, I'm afraid. The whole idea of a kingdom of ancient vampire clans hiding in the depths of Blackreach, well, I thought it was nothing more than a legend. Let's explore the keep and see what we can learn while we try to find the Dark Heart.
Alright, I will help you search Night Hollow Keep.
Let's you and I split up and search the keep while Gwendis returns to Markarth.
So, we need to go here. Let's do
Now,
that.
Gwendis, you know I never ask anything without good reason. Markarth is in danger.
Fine. But when the real action
Find a
comes, I
quaint
won't sit
little
outside and let you
bridge. Ah, interrupted by a ghost. And this leads us to the entrance of a large keep. We find enemies here, so be prepared. Oh, that's all. Oh, update whatever its name is. They changed Lightning Flood. We can now activate our own synergy. I'm so happy. Makes using this ability much more intuitive and also rewarding. See? So fun. Joy. Sometimes little things like that make me really, really happy. So, a lot of enemies. I wonder, are these traps? They look like traps. Should we step in one and see what happens? Let's. Traps that cause minor damage. Now we need to kill something in order to get help. Because, as always, I'm playing as a stage 4 vampire. Health regeneration totally and completely gone. Search
There
the
you are.
night
See if you can
house
find a
study.
personal object within this ancient study.
We need to find personal objects. First, a coffer.
Did you find something? Bring it here.
We found something.
What did you find?
That was
My
easy.
auramancy works best on a personal possession, something with an emotional aura, or even an arcane residue clinging to it.
I found some sort of old insignia. Will that work?
Let me see. I pity the stone is damaged, but it still retains a trace of magical aura. There are different ways to evoke echoes of the past. Objects that people wore or carried tend to collect and hold strong impressions.
Do you know what that insignia is?
No, but it appears to be a pin or an emblem of some kind. The owner would have worn it on their clothing, close to their body. Good. Let's see if it has anything to show us. Keep your eyes open and observe.
I will watch and see what your magic reveals.
A gift from me, my love.
I have chosen. Tonight, you and Rain will drink from the dark heart.
I have longed for this moment, my lady.
Soon, you will be a lord of the Night Hollow clan. One of my chosen.
So Lady Belain did belong to the Night Hollow clan. Interesting.
Just as a side note, I really like Count Brandis' voice.
I sensed that Lady Belain was ancient, but the vision confirms she was not only part of the Night Hollow clan, she was their leader. The Dark Heart gets more interesting at every turn. How did they drink from it? For that matter, what did they drink?
Will any of that help you figure out what the Dark Heart is?
Yes, but we need more information. I can deduce that the Dark Heart is some sort of power source. That much is obvious. And it's tied to the void energy we encountered. Plus, the currents got stronger when Arana's sister sacrificed her clanmates.
Why are the vampires here so different? They're more like raised monsters than intelligent beings.
Yes, I noticed that too. Whether due to the long centuries of isolation or something more sinister, they are shadows of their former selves. Take the insignia with you and keep exploring. Now that it's charged, more memories may reveal themselves.
I don't understand.
I cast Auramancy upon the insignia. The lingering magic may reveal additional scenes from the past as you explore these halls. Phantasms, really. Harmless. And keep watch for more void portals. As at Arctazand, they may help you navigate this place.
I will look for void portals and watch for memories as I explore. Now we get to explore this place a little bit further. Which way? Reanimated cat? Excuse me? How adorable! Excuse me, Todd, I need this as a non-combat pet. Joy. I have a thing about reanimated animals. So I'm this way? And then this way, we find a gargoyle. Let's get rid of it. Inward. Here? Perhaps? Is that another one? So precious, why haven't I noticed this before? Seriously, I can't. This way? Why is it always spiders? Also, we can't pass through here. You have earned a Golden Pursuit reward. Let's claim it. I think it's the statue. So we don't claim it then. Tartar sauce. That's fine. We're just going to live with the notification there. Oh, there's a void portal. Well, this explains things. Then we continue. Here-ish. I thought I would let the spiders live, but ick. There was another phantasm, it seems, but we missed it due to Wisp Mother. This way? It looks like we're going that way. Yes, we're going this way. I'm starting to get really bothered by the Golden Pursuit reward notification. I wish I knew or understood which add-on is giving me a hard time to claim. Oh, now I can. I wonder why that was. So, this is the statue we just claimed. It's pretty intrusive. Lady Rain? A surprising named enemy.
You hear? The sound is faint, constant. The dark heart stirs.
So she is a teleporter and makes
No! Death
shakes.
cannot claim the night hollow.
Scary, actually. Oh. We find a treasure chest. Lillian doesn't know how to force lock, so I need to pick it. There. Nothing that good, really. Night Hall Suite.
Ah, looks promising. A noble's chamber, I think. Take a look around.
Take a look around. We need to find more clues. What a scary painting I wanted. Shadows burn shoes and lockpick. These are things I cannot live without. Inside the coffer, we find
Have you found
dark
something I can
insignia.
cast my auramancy upon?
Let's loot the rest of the containers before speaking with the Count. It's going to be
Can
one
I
of these
help you?
days. Oh, this is another thing they changed with the latest update. If you don't know a furnishing pattern, there's a green marker next to it. The same applies, of course, to all things, recipes, diagrams, patterns, crafting motifs, and also focus scripts. So convenient. I wish they also slapped a marker next to the armor pieces that you really will need. That would make my life a lot easier. I am a hoarder. Do I need this? One-handed? No, I don't.
Anything I can do for you?
Moving on. This is the endless cycle of this game. Fill your inventory, clear your inventory. Fill your inventory, clear your inventory again.
My explorations have turned up very little, but it looks like you've had better luck. What did you find?
I found another insignia. It appears to be undamaged.
Exactly what I was hoping for. I suspect the Night Hollow nobles wore these as a badge of rank. Let's see what we can learn with a little more auramancy.
I will watch while you perform your magic. This way?
We broke through. The way to the Dark Heart is open.
But the heart falters. Something is wrong.
The damn dwarves. If they depleted its energy.
Seal the dark halls. Until the heart recovers, only those who bear the sign of the inner circle may partake of its gifts.
I think I understand what happened to the Night Hollow clan. I suspect Lady Belaine is the survivor of a long decline. While the rest of her clan slid into madness, she alone remained to carry on their legacy. Such a bitter pill for a proud vampire.
What did we just see?
That memory comes from a later time. The Lord spoke of opening a way to the Dark Heart, which implies the Night Hollow lost access to it at some point. But what are these dark halls Lady Belaine spoke of? Where can we find them?
Maybe the dark halls lead to the dark heart.
Perhaps. And maybe we have the key. Lady Belaine said that only those who bear the sign of the inner circle can utilize the heart. That must refer to the insignias you found. Let's look for these dark halls.
I will look for an entrance to the dark halls.
More than likely, the dark halls lie below us somewhere. See if you can find a way down while I attempt to trace the currents of void energy that radiate throughout this ruin. One of us should find a way through.
Let's. Another door. We came from there and we need to continue here. As wanted.
They keep the dark heart all for themselves.
As we advance through the tunnels, we find more enemies. Oh, these are alive, in a way. We come to another door. Grand Chamber of the Night Hollow. More space. Night Hollow Voidbringer. Did you see the doors open? That was actually really cool. No, they closed again. Was that tied to the battle or... I think so. I approve of this effect. Black Diamond Chamber. I wonder what happens.
This is the entrance to the Dark Halls. As you can see, powerful magic wards the door. Perhaps I can draw a memory from it.
Observe the
A dormant
ornaments.
dark heart is of little use to us, Belaine.
It can be awakened, but I need to get the help of the Reach Witches.
Patience, Belaine. Not until I restore the Grey Host. Not until we unlock the orrery.
More delays. Very well. But the Dark Heart must beat again, Rada al-Saran. Nothing else matters.
It seems Rodda came here a long time ago. This is the most recent memory, but it's still centuries old. Did you see? Rodda and Belaine made some sort of deal centuries ago, and now the conditions of that deal have almost been fulfilled. We can't let them fully awaken the Dark Heart.
Didn't Natharin's sacrifices already awaken the Dark Heart?
I've been thinking about what you told me. I believe the Ghost Song ritual primed the Dark Heart, opening a path between this world and the Void. The Void energy is stronger here, but it lacks direction. I fear they require a greater sacrifice.
A greater sacrifice?
Something as powerful as the Dark Heart that's been asleep for millennia may stir from the taste of a few souls, but I suspect it needs a banquet to awaken fully. Perhaps, if we hurry, it won't come to that.
Lady Belaine said she was ready to awaken the heart centuries ago. Why wait until now?
Because Rodda had not yet raised a new army. And he had other preparations to make, no doubt. Centuries don't matter much to immortal vampires. Now hold up the intact insignia. Let's see if we're right and it grants us access to the Dark Halls.
Now we need to enter the Dark Halls. Before we do, I need more coffee. I will be right back. Dispel the wound. How do we do that? I suppose we press a touch. It was somehow satisfying. Touch, and the door melts away. The dark halls open.
A tunnel? The Night Hollow left the Dark Heart where they found it, instead of bringing it to their keep. Strange.
More enemies. Void rot. Ew. I'm still overjoyed because we can now use our own conduits. So much power. Did you notice the night hollows digging in perfect sync? I'm a little bit uncertain how I feel about that. So we are at the target location. Where is the something we need to find? Let's look again with eyes a bit more interested. An enemy respawned. Do keep that in mind when you retrace your steps. I can't spot anything. There's no markers and no void portals. No doors suddenly appearing before us.
Hold.
Oh.
Someone left these belongings here. They may have a story to tell.
We need to go right to the edge and we
well-made
find
weapon,
our destination
placed with care.
right in the
Let
baddest
me try
corner.
my auramancy.
Blaine, we're dying. There's nothing you can do.
I refuse to accept that, Idrisen. But one of us must remain strong to save the others. I will take the remaining energy from the Dark Heart. It will sustain me until I determine how to make it beat again.
No, Blaine. You know blood no longer sustains us. If you take the last of the Heart's energy, the rest of us will starve.
How horrible. The Dark Heart gave the Night Hollow unbelievable power, but they were dependent on it. They lost the ability to draw sustenance from blood. As the Dark Heart slowed and fell into slumber, they became diminished.
Except for Lady Boleyn.
It appears that Lady Boleyn took the last of the void energy for herself, enough to saturate her and keep her strong through all these long centuries, while the clan around her starved and turned feral.
Couldn't they just go back to feeding on blood like other vampires?
Apparently not. Feeding on void energy changed them. They lost the ability to take nourishment from the blood of mortals. I suspect Lady Boleyn believes that her clan will recover once the Dark Heart begins to beat again. And she's probably correct.
Oh, we have a vampire option. Could I free myself of the thirst for blood by drinking from the Dark Heart?
I admit, the thought has crossed my mind. But we would be trading one master for another. Besides, allowing the Dark Heart to awaken, that's not something I want to risk.
Let's move forward. Dispel the ward. Touch. Touch. Enter the dark heart chamber. Vampire is hungry. I have forgotten to cook. Oh well, let's eat a crown meal. Those things drop also like crazy, and I often stash those in
Can you
order
feel the
to
void energy?
wow,
That's the dark heart.
eat as a time. Because why not? What else am I supposed to do?
The Dark Heart
Wow,
will be
that's
fed.
cool.
I will see to Markarth.
Rather, no. We must not awaken the dark heart.
Oh, we find a large battle here.
Idrison, slay these meddlers!
Deal with Lady Belaine's minions. I'll try to stop Rada.
Deal with the Lady Belaine's minions.
And saving my power. The wave must be fast. You'll understand. Lady Belaine, I failed you.
Was that all? We got an antiquity need. Red Eagle cave painting is now available to scry.
Yes?
I already have one of those.
How may I?
It is not ugly, but it's also not the kind of furnishing I really want in my home, unlike this one. I kinda wish we could get a miniature version of that.
The dark heart awakens.
Oh
I
no!
can't stop it.
Feed, you heart of darkness. Feed on the souls of Markarth, and soon my brethren will be free.
Those souls. The people of Markarth. Rada, what have you done?
Speaking with the count won't stop this process, so we might as well enjoy the animation. Because that is hella cool. Okay.
The dark heart. A piece of the primal void trapped in our world. No wonder it warps the very weave of existence all around it. Look up. We're directly beneath the library of Arkzand. The dark heart, it powers the orrery. But to what end?
What did Radalsaran mean? Feed on the souls of Markarth?
The dark heart feeds on death. You saw that when the Ghost Song clan was sacrificed. Only he's offering the heart a much larger feast. All the Reach folk in Markarth. He sent Lady Belaine there to finish what has undoubtedly already begun.
Art Kadak called all the clans to take shelter in the city.
Correct. As part of Lady Belaine's peace with the Grey Host. Just another horrible deception. Let's get out of this place. There may still be a way to save the people of Markarth.
I will meet you outside.
That lift over there should take us to the library grounds. Hurry.
And once again, we find a convenient exit. speak with the Count yet again.
Look at the dome. Markarth's souls are being drawn inside.
Oh no! We must find a way to stop this. But it's so pretty.
I now understand the what of our enemy's plan, if not the why of it. Rada had centuries to set this in motion, yet I don't see how the orrery can free the Grey Host. As for Lady Belain, the Dark Heart beats again. Her Night Hollow are reborn.
So Rada, Saran, and Lady Belain have won?
No, not yet. Our enemy has gained a momentary success, but now we know the extent of their plans. Knowledge is a powerful weapon, my friend. This isn't over. We can still pull victory from the void. Because of you, we still have a chance.
And this completes the second to last stage of...
Our enemy advances on two fronts, my friend, and we must match them move for move.
this story.
Rada al-Saran has activated the orrery, while Lady Belain has gone to Markarth. Worse, the Dark Heart beats stronger with every soul that flows into it.
What do you want me to do?
The attack on Markarth has begun, but we can still save the city if we hurry. Go. Warn Ard Kadak. Tell him to defend his people. Every life saved is one less soul for the Dark Heart.
What about Rada al-Saran and Lady Belain?
I will deal with Rada. After you warn Kadak, find Lady Belain, defeat her, and the Reach folk will stand a better chance against the assaulting army. And if you can end the massacre, that will stop the flow of energy into the Dark Heart. Now go!
I will go to Markarth and warn the Ard.
I'll find a way to deal with Rada. Lady Belain and the Grey Host, I leave in your hands. Stop.
How do we... Oh, we go to the Great Lift and use that to return to the west door. Can we go through here? No. And this takes us back. Library grounds. Go there. Trunk. Another trunk. And then we can find the lift. This is the place where you need to come to when daily endeavors encourage you to kill void creatures. There's a way shrine there, let's just use that. A little bit easier and more convenient than trying to get to the lift. I have completely forgotten to keep an eye out for jewelry seams. There we go. Now we can easily travel to Markarth. So our destination is not in the Art's Palace, but outside.
Harrier, over here! The grey hose came out of nowhere. Hit the city like a giant's hammer. Vampires and werewolves, rending and killing anyone they could catch. The Ardsfolk thought they were safe in Markarth. Only fools put their trust in walls.
Brayden, you need to know. Every rich folk that dies today feeds the Dark Heart.
Just like what Nathari did to my clan. The bastards. Arana brought us here to help, but it may be too late. They aren't only marching towards the gates, they're coming at us from beneath the city.
What do you mean beneath the city?
Lady Belaine unsealed the doors to Nichuan Zell and let the Grey Host into the city. We arrived just in time to fend off the first wave. Can't make any promises about the next. Go to Understone Keep. Tell Ard Kaddick and Arana what you told me.
I will go to Understone Keep.
Stay sharp and keep alert on your way to Understone Keep. The Grey Host could attack again at any moment.
So now we need to go to the keep to speak with the art. Can we go through? Let's see. I really like it that the entrance is behind a water. Choice. Oh yes, this was serious business.
There you are. After all your talk, I was beginning to think you'd abandoned us. The Grey Host raided my city. Killed more of my people than I like, but we held them off. Barely. Now those bastards are gathering in Nichuan Zell for their next attack.
Lady Belaine and the Grey Host want to kill as many of you as they can to feed an arcane relic.
Well, they certainly did a good job with their first attack. Lady Belaine actually tried to kill me herself. Might have succeeded, if not for Arana. She drove off Belaine, saved my sorry hide. As soon as I can assemble my troops, we'll strike back!
No, you need to defend yourselves and keep your people safe. The fewer rich folk die, the better.
Damn it, outsider! Ugh. But your words ring true. All right. Defense only. For now. Arana had that look in her eyes, though. I think she plans to try to deal with Belaine on her own. Now, if you have the mind, go to Nichuan Zell and help the witch rebel, eh?
I will find Arana and will deal with Lady Belaine.
Watch your step in Nichuan Zell. From what we could tell, the Grey Host was gathering there for days before the attack. Even without the vampires and werewolves, there are old traps and metal monsters to contend with. Dwarves never did like company.
So we need to go to Nichuan Zell now. Speaking with Gwendis is an optional step. I shall forgo that. Also, I have one single hair touching my nose that feels so annoying. I can't locate it without a mirror, so we're just going to have to suffer. I have taken a wrong turn. We need to return here. Reading maps, not my strong point. And then go here. And then we can get to the door. Search for Arana. I managed to move the hair so that it's going into my eye. The walls of a lady girl. It hurts. Written table, dining. I probably maybe should at some point take a moment to bank all the punching patterns that my crafting characters might not yet know. Almost good. Also, if you hear my stomach growling, sorry. I'm hungry, as usual. I have never been much of a breakfast person, and that sometimes shows.
Over here.
We have found Arana, but there are containers in the way.
I knew I sensed a friendly presence. Thank the spirits for leading you here.
Let's speak with Arana.
I wanted to finish this, but Belaine, she's too strong. And the Grey Host. I tried to return to Markarth, but got turned around.
Tell me what happened.
I chased Lady Belaine into the depths, battled her to a standstill. And then she summoned the Grey Host. She fled while I fought them off. To the orrery, I think I heard her tell the Grey Host commander.
Varandes went to confront Radha Saran at the orrery.
Listen, I sensed something else down below. A second keystone. Find it, and you'll be able to enter the orrery chamber.
I understand. Let me escort you back to Markarth.
Forget me. Get the second keystone. Don't let Belaine draw any more power from the Dark Heart.
I will find the keystone and get into the orrery chamber.
Don't linger, Harrier. All this death, it fuels the Dark Heart, making it stronger with every passing moment. Find that keystone, and stop Lady Belaine. Hurry!
Find the keystone. I hope Arana will be okay.
Down the stairs, then look for the vaults. That's where I fought Lady Belaine.
Oh, we're both enemies. So we need to go to there. to the other side. We can basically just jump and make a dash there, right? Easily. And that shortcut takes us easily to the door to Nichuan South Bots. Which are understandably full of wood. Black diamond pendant, part of the Void Caller set. I kinda sorta like Void Caller, but I haven't found like a proper use for that.
Care to bargain?
So, more enemies.
It's a trap! Fight them all!
We should be focusing on a battle, I know, but there we go. Treasure chest. Nothing really interesting there. But if you don't loot every container, you might miss something that's like really good. I can't believe these are unlootable. It doesn't seem quite long, but if one doesn't pause to loot every single container, one sees the way isn't that long. Can we squeeze through here? That's true. Easily. More minor traps. And we should be over there. Can't we pass through here? Well, Taurus. Oh, yes, we can. Just need to look a little bit further into the corner. What's this then? Do we need to kill it? Ah. Well, now we do. So if you don't attack it, it will leave you alone, but hitting it will anchor it. Unlock the keystone. Look for clues. Journal of Diana's Trooter. Something important is locked away here. I don't like the looks of that carrier though. It hasn't reacted to our presence yet, but I suspect the dwarves placed it here to punish careless intruders. Now that I have seen this chamber with my own eyes, Bethanian's cryptic dockerel makes more sense. The Lord chases the thief, the lady pursues the Lord. The steed runs after all of them to bring the thief his reward constellations, of course. In the course of the year, the order of the signs is Lord, Steed, Lady, and Thief last of all. If Bethanian is right, the solution begins with the thief in the lead, and the steed comes last. The connection of the thief, winter sign, with the stars of the north is obvious, and the steed is prominent in the southern sky during the summer solstice. The Lord and the Lady are more obscure to me. Neither is connected to east or west during their seasons. Is the star of the east the Lady or the Lord? I grow tired of waiting for lightning. Perhaps I shall try a little experiment. So, Lord, Steed, Lady, and Thief. Which went north? Let's recheck. Where's the book disappeared? Did it go here? Yes, it did. So, thief goes north. This is north. Do we then touch the south one? No. Oh well, let's just touch randomly. East, west, and south. Touch. We have unlocked the keystone and can now take it. And then we need to return to the Library of Arksand right after we have looted everything. Almost picked a lock without any mistakes. It was being close. So this way. And we will probably find a lift here. Let's see. I am correct. We find a lift. This takes us back to Arksand Cavern. We must now make our way to the library of Arksand. Nature itself discovered. Is our destination on this story or the lower level? Apparently the lower level. Talk to the count.
I'm as frustrated as you are, Gwendis. We don't have a keystone, and I haven't been able to discern another way.
I have the keystone.
Try as I might, I haven't been able to penetrate the wards on the door into the orrery. The dwarven magic is too powerful. Without a keystone of our own, we'll never get inside.
Arana couldn't stop Lady Belaine, but she led me to another keystone. I have it right here.
Another keystone? It seems the spirits of the Reach smile favorably upon us after all. But you say Lady Belaine escaped from Arana. Any idea where she may have gone?
Arana was wounded in the battle, but she heard Lady Belaine say she was returning to the orrery.
No one has entered or departed by these doors in all the time I've been here. It's clear that Rodda and Belaine know more about this old dwarven structure than we do, though. They must have another way to come and go as they need.
Should we try to use the keystone I acquired?
By all means. If it works, we can finally confront Rodda and Lady Belaine. Together, perhaps we'll fare better than Arana.
Alright, let's go. But before we do, I need one coffee. I will be right back. I have returned. Now, let's see if we can get into the...
I must.
Enter. I hope this isn't another puzzle. Orreries often have lots of moving parts, but luckily we only find an enemy.
There is no stopping it now. A few more adjustments to this infernal machine, and all will be ready.
This won't save your brothers and sisters. I told you it's impossible.
Oh, but you're wrong. About so many things. Can't you feel it, Verandis? The tug of the dark heart on your cursed soul.
Leave him alone!
Oh my.
Dark heart. You're going to sever our souls from Baal?
You see, once I gather the Exarchs to my side, my ancient promise will be fulfilled. Belaine, spare Verandis and his cherished daughter. dispose of the rest.
Come and gaze upon the hearts. Come and witness my true power.
Hey, I can do that too. Oh. Defeat Lady Blank.
The dark heart is mine to command. This is the place
there?
where your little rebellion ends.
The Spare Queen let me here, Harrier. I'll help you defeat this abomination.
How did we do
I'll create
this?
void portals. Use them to reach those void mothers and destroy them. We can't defeat her. The fate
So we
of the
need
rich
to
depends on it.
reach Void Mothers and destroy them, and then only can we
Use the void portals to reach
slay
Harrier.
Lady Bane. There's a Void Portal, so up. Oh, there's a Void Portal too. And now we're on a pedestal with a... Then another one will open. How do we get to that one? Oh, like this. They had a longer reach than I thought. Then another one over there. Don't stand in the red circle. And then we can attack Lady Blank. I need my weak heal for this. Oh, straight into the red circle. Vampire Lord against Vampire. Hey, come back. Use a portal now. What do we do up here? Oh, we need to slay Void Mothers again. The last battles in ESO's story quests, especially in chapters, often have a strange, unique mechanic. This is one of the more interesting ones. Another portal. What is that? Oh, the transport animation was early. One more time, I take it. No, still here. My ultimate is back available. But we have managed to slay Lady Blank.
Lady Belain, is she dead?
Yes, we defeated her. But, Arana, what happened to you?
The Spirit Queen, Namira. She required a champion. She gave me the strength to press on, despite my wounds. Now, that strength is gone.
The Spirit Queen will just let you die?
She is the spirit of death and decay. Belain defied natural death, as all vampires do. Using Namira's energy like that, it was an affront. I am happy to have done my part. Verandis needs your help. Go, Harrier. Use this one last portal.
But we're a vampire, we could save her. I will go help Verandis.
Please, help Verandis. I see it now. The Lord of the Grey Host threatens all Nirn.
This saddens me. Use Arana's portal to return to the orrery. We find a switch above.
My friend, your timing is perfect. Get to the far platform and throw the switch. It will take
Here?
all of us to stop this infernal machine.
No, we need to go to another switch. No time to load containers. Maybe just one. Okay. On 3? Or can I just use it? I suppose I can just use it.
We did it, my friends. Now tell me, what of Lady Belain?
So we have stopped the orrery from turning and all is well. Ish.
If you hadn't arrived when you did, Gwendis and I would not have been able to power down the orrery. Thank you. But tell me, what of Arana and Lady Belain? I could feel them. It was like a battle in the darkness.
Lady Belain took me to the Dark Heart Chamber. Arana, right. She helped me defeat Belain.
So it was Belain's death I felt in the darkness. Rada was right. For some reason, the connection I have to the Dark Heart is strong. But there was something else. Another sensation. Where's Arana, my friend?
Arana said Namira suppressed her wounds so she could defeat Belain. After the battle, she died.
Arana dead. That's another soul lost to the void. Between her and those that perished at Markarth, the Dark Heart ate well this day. I'd like you to return to Understone Keep. Tell Ardkadok that despite what we have lost, Markarth is safe.
I will tell the art the news.
You sure you'll be alright here by yourself, Verandis?
I shall return to Markarth shortly.
What am I saying? Of course you will. But if you're not back soon, I'll come and drag you to Markarth myself.
Now, do we have a convenient exit? Let's investigate. First, investigate as inventory full yet again. How many times have we spoken with my merchant today? I want to say quite many.
Anything I can do for you?
Meat, have fire, vegetable, hot. Hungry? Let's do this. can't be bothered to run. And then we need to speak with the art. Talk to the art. I'm trying to avoid saying his entire name because it's difficult.
What news of Lady Belain? We did as you said, Rover. We defended the city and kept our people safe. Then, all of a sudden, the Grey Host turned and fled. And I barely got to kill a dozen or so of the bastards myself. Do I have you to thank for this unexpected turn of events?
Arana and I defeated Lady Belain. Brother Alceran fled and Veranda stopped the dwarven machine.
Well, that explains everything. Someone will sort out the details and tell them to me later, eh? All that matters is the Grey Host called off their attack and departed as soon as they lost their leaders. But where's Arana? I want to thank the witch.
Arana died helping me defeat Lady Belain.
Arana promised to stop Lady Belain, no matter what. Trust a Reach Witch to make her own words come true. At least it was a good death, given in a noble cause, and Markarth still stands. We'll remember what Arana did. And we'll remember you as well.
Where's the Grey Host now?
They scattered and fled. Good riddance. Between Arana's Wilders and my Stone Hands, we held them back. And when you cut off the head, they were done with this fight. There's some cleanup to be done in the wilderness, but nothing we can't handle.
Then Markarth is safe. For now. Speaking to Count Verandis, I suppose, completes this quest.
We stopped Lady Belain from gorging the Dark Heart with all the souls of Markarth, but we can't bring back the dead. Still, the heart awakened but never reached full power. We turned back the Grey Host and killed Belain. That's a victory, my friend.
Did you learn anything else from the orrery?
The orrery remains charged with void energy, but the Dark Heart was never completely filled, and it already wanes. That means we denied Rada al-Saran a limitless source of power. Rada may have escaped for the moment, but we will find him.
What about the Night Hollow vampires?
Any surviving Night Hollow clan members are bound to the Dark Heart. As it wanes, so will they. When you destroyed Lady Belain, you sealed the doom of her entire clan. That threat is ended forever, thanks to you and Arana.
And do you still sense the Dark Heart?
Yes. Whether through the use of the orrery or some other means, Rada tied the void energy to the Grey Host. And due to my past affiliation, that seems to include me. I can feel it, hear its dark whisper. I need to ponder the implications.
Should we go after Rada al-Saran now?
Soon. For now, savor this victory. The courage of mortals, not some buried relic, is the true heart of the Reach. You've saved countless lives, and proved to the Reach folk that not all outsiders are a threat to this land. Rada's time will come.
And this completes the quest.
We defeated evil today.
The time has come, my friend.
An ancient darkness
Let us speak.
at the very heart of the Reach that threatened to destroy us all. These outsiders stood beside us and made our troubles, our enemies, their own. Let them hear our thanks. Look around you, people of the Reach. Markarth still stands! See your fellow Reach folk, and know we will always fight for our land and our ways!
So, the story is complete, but Count Verandes still wishes to speak with us. This starts a hidden quest to the Dark Heart of Skyrim, and you can unlock this by completing both prologue quests, the story quest for Western Skyrim, and the story quest for the Reach with the same character. We shall continue from here in the near future. For now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, we shall continue with this quest next Thursday at 2 p.m. and tomorrow on Friday I shall play Oblivion at 9-ish p.m. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.